Heathcliff, why did I tell you about sleeping on the good furniture? Mammy Two Shoes. Mammy Two Shoes will be chasing after you. Am I on frame? Is the audio working? Maybe the audio's working, I don't know. I'm gonna check it. Two Shoes will be chasing after you. Am I on frame? No, that's been playing the whole time, huh? What did that cause? I wonder what kind of feedback that caused. I have no idea. That caused. Okay. Oh god, I'm having a good day. Are you having a good day? I'm having an excellent day. So, yeah, so there's Heathcliff and there's Mammy Two Shoes. I was always after. He's writing secret recipes, so he's chasing after him. And she's always chasing after him with a mustache and everything. And oh, it's crazy. That Mammy Two Shoes. Anyway, back to the matter of hand. So we've been doing this for a very long time. I've nearly finished the first half of this animation now. We just need the backgrounds now. Now I've already decided in the previous stream that we're going to be having. See, there's all the smoke and everything like that. That looks good. That looks really good. So what we're going to do is we are going to create backgrounds for the rest of these. And it's going to look really super good. I need to be slightly further back, I think. Yeah. A bit more this way. Does that look good? Oh, that looks terrible. Yes. Okay. No, we'll start by just showing the animation so far.
Ratstar Johnny.
This always plays. This always does that.
Ratstar Johnny. Let Mogwach may not give.
Nabach, Dombe, Kacha, Sadrabach, Unokevo did.
Yeah, that looks perfect. So, yeah, so we started the Garfield. Yeah, okay, gonna get this onto here. Now we'll go to frame. No, I have a separate layer. Background plan.psd. So this is the plan. This is where they live. This is background number one, or at least like a rough version of it. So we'll probably start this off now with the picture of the old Kachat Lauterbach. There was how did I do it? I kind of just did it in brown, and I really like that shade of brown. It's a good shade of brown. If you go into Brown Town, you need to find the perfect shade of brown first, and the perfect way to do that is just to use the eyedropper tool. But yeah, we'll do this. Thinking maybe a thinner brush for the areas in the background and a thicker brush for the areas in the foreground. Maybe these I'll do in brown, these I'll do in brown, those I'll do in like a green colour. So we'll just wing it, we'll just figure it out. This is more of a relaxed, nice chill stream today, just a bit of drawing, making some beautiful backgrounds. Actually, we're not even gonna, what we'll do, let's bring down the hardness. Everything's a bit too hard at the moment. Let's get a nice soft brush. Find a nice soft brush, because I always use like the pencil brush, but let's get a nice brush going. Yeah, look at that. Bring down the softness. Get ourselves the perfect brush. Oh yeah, perfect brush. That's an imperfect brush, but we need to find the perfect brush to make our beautiful painting with. Yes. You know, when Bob Ross does his paintings, he has like several brushes that he uses. All right, so yeah, if there's less of this, it's more wispy. Yeah, we'll figure something out with this. So we're going to use a brush this time. Like a very suitable brush. Yeah, we're just going to do it with this. And then we'll do like the thing with the layers, because there's not going to be more than one. Not going to be more than one layer this time. Well, not layer, but frames. It's just going to be one frame, so we can make it look beautiful. Beautiful. It's like anime. I was thinking about anime today because, of course, I was. Like in anime, the reason why it's like so easy to make an abridged series of anime is, well, no, number one, like it's never lip synced anyway, even in the original. But it's just the fact that in anime they don't have the same number of frames. Like if you watch Ed, Ed and Edit, it's like just like a million frames. Even if you just pause it, it's still moving. It's still moving. But in anime, if you're watching my favorite anime, which is Redo of a Healer, there's hardly any movement at all. It's all just it's like a still frame. It's a very nice still frame, and then just some lip movements over it, and that's why anime abridging is so easy. I don't know what I'm doing here with this. So there's like a pipe there. More of a grate, really. I think we'll do. Yeah, so we'll have like. So obviously that's the edge of it. That looks good. That looks good. And then this needs to come a bit more this way. Yeah, we're just gonna do the rough line out. We're gonna go over this like 100 times, just getting it right. We can erase things. We can redo things. It's just nice. And I'm gonna use a slightly different brush now. It's a bit more grey. Not that colour grey. That's too light. We need a dark grey with a slight urine colour. That's right. This is the way that they would want it. 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go over there. I should learn the Barabuti numbers. So it's oh god, how's it go? What are the numbers in Barabuti? There's like Yebo. It's like Yebo, Dubach, Tribo, Pechbach, Pimpbo, Saibach, something like that. I can't remember this language that I've made up myself. I should look these up maybe. That'd be a fun thing to do. I'm just gonna look up Barabuti numbers. Go away. Barabuti numbers. Yeah, we'll get the old sheets. Get sheets up. Take off them sheets, and you can make yourself a nice ghost costume for whenever you want. Yeah. So the numbers. So I made a separate thing for numbers, didn't I? I want to learn the numbers. So I can just count it. So it's Naibach Chumbe, Daibach Treibe, Pechbach Pimbe, Chwebach Saibe, Withbach Naibe, Dechbach. Alright, I'm going to check in an hour. See if I remember those. If not, I'll have to figure out some kind of way of remembering those. You can't forget the Barabuti numbers. They're integral. Okay, so we've got this going here. We've got a nice brush going. Some kind of thing. We're just gonna line it out. We're gonna figure this out. That's just been the whole ethos of this journey. It's just been, let's just figure this out. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm out of my comfort zone. This is like frame by frame animation. You think I know what I'm doing, like CGI, but no, CGI is like playing with toys. Once you make the models, just CGI is all just like playing with Lego, really. Yeah, we've got like that there. obviously this and this. There's some grates really. There's some grates going here. We're only going to do two. We're only going to do two, and what that means is it implies that there is like a prison atmosphere, but it doesn't necessarily state that they are trapped. That's good. So we've got this going here. The road there. I like this. I like this a lot. This is pretty good. So on this side now. This time I'm just going to have. We'll do it kind of in the middle. Kind of in the middle. I'm actually doing like a thin line just to begin with. Nice thin line. And then we can just redo it. We can redo it all we want later. And then I want. What do I want? I want the cliff face as well. So cliff edge, I'm going to make it a tiny bit sandier and a bit lighter, but still a bit dark. There we go, that looks nice. There we go. That looks nice. I'm just going to continue to that side because I think we'll draw the house on another layer. So what do we have so far? We now have this, and this will be the first layer. So it's just this layer of the backdrop. Gonna get ourselves some nice number 57 brush here. Use a bit of just a dirt colour really. Remember that cigarette colour we were discussing the other day? Probably not, but the yeah, so a cigarette packet colour. It's a good colour that. It's a good colour. Oh, yeah, it's a good speckle. It's a good speckly colour. So I'm just gonna actually what I'll do. We could do this on another layer. This needs. I should give it a base colour to begin with. Naibach, Unbe, Daibach, Treibe, something. See how this is nice? So this colour. There we go. This can be this colour. This can be this colour. There we go. Doing it underneath as well. I think maybe like a lighter version. So if we do that, that's too much. So we want the opacity bringing down. A cigarette colour is a healthy colour, that's true. It's a good colour. It's like the colour of tar. It's more like the soul of the tar. It's like the soul of the smoker. It's just oh yeah, that's good. We just want dirt. We want that dirt colour of the. And actually, as it goes back, it should get a bit more like this. Yeah. There we go. There we go. So I always forget to do. As things go back, they get big. They get smaller. Okay. There we go. And then we get a bit of a dark colour going on here as well. A bit of an ambrosia mud colour here. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we're taking our time here. I always skimp out on the backgrounds, and we can't be doing that this time. We need like a nice thing so people say, "Hey, which Salvador Dali painting is that?" And I'll say, "That's an original," and then I'll think I'm lying, but I'm not. I'm telling the truth because it's you can't lie about things like that. Remember, I never lie. I always tell the truth about absolutely everything. Put that in your court and smoke it. No, so don't smoke courts. If you get taken to court, then they don't want you smoking the actual court itself. Or do they? I don't know. I've never been in trouble. I'm a good boy. This, I mean, this will be more green really, but we'll have it transition to green. So again, it's like a dead dark. Yeah, this will do. There we go. Figure this out. Oh yeah, get it good. Get it all on there. Smoothly brush. And I want the impression that it's like a hill going up, so maybe some darker edges of. I like this brush. Is it this brush I like? How do I imply that it's like it's rising upwards? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure all this out. I just want to imply that there's a hill. Like watching Bob Ross with industrial goblin aesthetic. I agree with that. The goblins. Those. Check this out. Those goblins. I can imagine. It'd be interesting. I'm gonna have to transfer the word goblins to Barabuti, or I could just rewrite the book. Because the book I'm gonna write in Barabuti, and involves a goblin. So what is a goblin? It's a green horse. Do I have a word for horse? Got some horse meat today. And I got like some dry ice with it, some CO2. I was working today. I've been working from home, and the horse meat arrived, and what I did was I was like bored, so I was like, I'm just gonna start playing with the CO2, so like throwing it in water and things, and I got really high because I displaced the oxygen in the room. I was like high at work, and I was like trying to like speak to customers and things. It was fun. It was fun. I've had a good day. But yeah, don't if it turns out you need like most of the oxygen in your room, so if you're gonna do that, then just just do it. It's fine. Like, you need most of your oxygen, but not all of it. Like you need some of it. That's good. It's like some nice bits there. Then we'll go for like a smaller brush. We'll go for this one here. Yeah. There we go. Bit bigger. We'll come back to this. So this bit here, this needs a kind of filling out on this end as well. Gonna make some nice happy accidents, by which I mean car crashes. But not really. That'll just be sad. Good morning, Cube Runs. I'm glad you like my hat. All good captains need a hat, and mine's to signify that I'm the captain of this here ship. Grab a glass of grog and some old fish. Grab some old fish from the barrel. Because we'll be here for a long time. Alright, I'm going to go now. Bye. Now, I've got to draw this picture. I'm drawing a picture of So there's like I have like a rough idea. There's gonna be some trees here. Gonna be some trees, and then there's gonna be like the sea. It's gonna look really good. It's gonna look really good. And that's what we need. I'm just coloring these little lines. This is why I don't do. This is why I draw everything in like MS Paint mode. Because when you draw everything in MS Paint mode, you just get like you don't have to bother with all these little things, these little layers. All of a sudden, you start coloring inside the lines, and you got all these here, and it's just you. No, I don't like that. Yeah, that looks fine. Oh, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this now. We're just going to colour this in. It's going to be like grey, but with a tiny bit of yellow. Tiny bit of yellow because it's slightly roosty. And we're going to just going to colour this in, I think. It doesn't matter what layer it's on. I'm just going to draw over it anyway. It's just going to be bit by bit. I should learn like how colours work and things. No, red and green. Red and green. That's the colour of just blood and poison. That's all you need. Those are like all the major colour groups. Let's see. Okay, so we'll bring. That looks good. That looks good. Bring that onto the. So anyway, long story short, I bought some horse, and it came with a bunch of CO2, and yeah, you just kind of you gotta smell that stuff. You can't just leave good gas. Like if someone offers you some gas, if someone offers to you to inhale the sweet gas, you inhale the sweet gas. That's what you do. When God gives you lemons, this thing in the Bible. It was like, Jesus, I want to follow you, but please let me do this. And Jesus was like, no. And why can't everyone be like that? Why can't more people just like, you know what? Jesus tells me not to do something. I'm just not going to do it. It's just very simple, common. Like just stop doing things. What does this look like? If I just do this, yeah, that colour's in there. I'll just do that. That's quick, and then we just colour around the edges. Smudgy towel bit by bit. It's all just about adding layers. So we'll do. Yeah, I've already saved this. We'll just do this on here. Does it matter if we go inside the lines or outside the lines? Not really. So then in the bottom, it's going to be slightly muddier. I might just get rid of these lines in the end because it doesn't really need them. And once everything's like textured and smushed together, you get like a nice painterly effect. It'll look good. Then we can just colour this, not like this. Just colour this in. Thanks. Where's the? Yeah, because we can take that off. Oh, that's the effect I'm going for. That's what I want. So it's just texture but no outline. Low levels of oxygen at unexpected times does the body good. It does. It does. Everyone gets too much air. You should like occasionally just hold your breath. Like when I used to wear like a Fitbit when I was fitness watches, and I just hold my breath until like my pulse went down to like 40, and then I'll like, I'm healthier. I'm healthier. I'm blowing my pulse. That's what you need to do. So just do that every single day, and you'll be like actually improving your body. That's all you need to do. That's all fitness is. It's just holding your breath occasionally. It's just how much are you breathing compared to how like much exercise you're doing. And at the moment, I like I breathe a lot when I walk up those stairs. It is a long way up those stairs. I stopped joking about the stairs. The stairs can hear me. But in all seriousness, though, yeah, I still have that watch. I still have it. It's upstairs somewhere, which is why I haven't worn it. All those stairs. God. It just needs charging. It has like a funny charger. Want to become famous? Buy followers and viewers on bigfollowers.com, mate. It's someone else this time. Basically the Wim Hof method. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look at the Wim Hof method. Hof method. This is how I learn things. Oh, yeah, I know that guy. I thought we were talking about drawing there. Like, I was talking about colouring inside the lines. But yeah, you just get yourself really cold. Just get yourself really cold, and like your body just heals itself. Which layer is this on? It's on this layer. Okay, so the top bits need to be higher. So those are the top bits there. So they need to be kind of more like this. Separate layer, I think. So these are like the top layers. Same thing here, top layer here. Then we go down to here. And we get this bit needs to go into like there, and then we need more darkness just for this bit here. So it's darkness, then not darkness, darkness, then not darkness. That's how it works. That's how a drill works. The peaks, the valleys, and the troughs. That looks kind of like a corrugated iron fence. He also does breath holds. Ah, that's it. That's the key. Hold that. Just hold the breath. But when someone gives you free gas, you suckle it. So it's all about balance. It's all about balance. Actually, that's a bad idea. I need to keep talking. Otherwise, I'll give radius. If I hold my breath, I can't talk. And you need like radius. I'll create a soundboard for next time I'm on there. I could just hold my breath, and then I just don't have to breathe. That'll be so good. God, just imagine not having to breathe. You'd save like so much just time. You could like watch TV. You could do anything. God, TV. We'll get this here. So this. Yeah, get up there. So that's the pipe. That's the pipe. Pipe. Oh yeah, get up there. So it's the old rusty pipe. And we'll just have like some of this dirt, some of this old dirt, muddy sewage water going into here. That was good. I should just draw like this. This is the effect that I want. This is what I was talking about this the other day. I was gonna like do the whole animation like this, but I couldn't quite put it into words. But yeah, you just sort of smudge everything together, and you get this like muddy effect. Just yeah, it's what you need more of. All right, I'm in the zone now. I'm in the zone. I almost wasn't going to stream today, but I'm happy I did. We're figuring this out slowly. Let's see, keep that on here. See, we'll get a new layer, I think. New layer down here. So I'll just cover all this. Cover all this and this. Yeah, in the background. Bring that down. And then on this layer here, wherever this is here. We just need like more of this going down here. That's a bit more like that. It goes on this layer. So that layer going up to there, kind of just going down. But on here we need like a divide, so it's actually going to get a bit darker. It's going to get a bit darker on this part, so just not that dark though. It needs to be a bit lighter. We'll come back to that, I think. That was good. How do I get rid of centimeters? Giving it in inches, but I don't know how to get rid of ruler. Just press R, I think. No? Control R? That gets rid of that, but on the window. Navigator? No, we need the navigator. I don't know. So we'll I think we'll move on to the next little part. So what we need is maybe this layer here, don't delete, but we need this layer here. Yeah, we'll just do it like this. Bit this. Ah, perfecto. Okay. Now I want a beautiful sea view. You know, when you're staying in the fancy hotel, what you need, you don't ask for the gutter view. You get the gutter view if you're me. But you want the sea view, so I have an artist's description of what the sea view looks like. It's about here. I'm going to move it up slightly. It's going to be about here, I reckon. So we'll use this, my favourite tool, this thing. Yeah, it's going to be about here is the sea. And from this bit over here, we're going to have a beautiful red ocean. But we'll take the colour from here, from this beautiful picture here. So about here is the kind of colour that we're looking for. I'm just going to make like a big, beautiful square here. I'm just going to use the paint bucket tool, and there we go. Ah, beautiful. Gorgeous sea view. Maybe it needs to slightly up, I think. Maybe it could cover like everything from here. It's a bit higher. That looks good. Yeah, that looks a bit better. And then, of course, we have the island, like the hill, kind of going up here. So similar kind of color to this one. We'll just create a new layer, and we just want to paint ourselves a bit of this, just going up. Not too much, so we're in like a tropical island. There's not a lot of hills, but there is like a little grassy bank here that just goes up. It's like the road is carved out the bank, but this is where the cliff is, so it's stopped right here. This is where the cliff edge is. Maybe we'll have it go down a bit, yeah. But it just needs to sloop down there. We're just going to use like a similar shading effect to before, so a bit of a darker one, I'd say even. But it's just going to be a lot smaller. I'm actually just going to paint this a bit more to the side, a bit more going that way. Then we want it to be darker. So I'm going to get rid of these little guide things. That's the wrong colour. And actually, you know what? I'm going to make it slightly, because it's further in the background, so it should be slightly lighter and slightly more faded, because it's slightly more atmosphere. So we'll do that. We'll delete these. And we'll turn off the computer. No. We will, we'll do this, basically. Right, now we need it to be a bit darker, so I'll bring it down to about this colour. Then we're going to lower the opacity. I'm going to change the brush to this brush. Similar kind of opacity, bring that a bit down. Yeah, so it's all just coming down, it's coming down, it's coming down, it's coming down, it's all coming down is the grass. It's all just, grass is just tumbling down the mountain, down the mountainside. Just gonna keep going down. Oh yeah, that's good. This is looking beautiful so far. We get slightly bigger and slightly darker. Yeah. Oh yeah. And it's bits of a, yeah, can't be too much, but yeah. There we go. And I'm going to get a bit lighter as well. It's a bit of a lighter one, a bit of a more peachy colour. Yeah, that's good. And then a similar kind of thing. We're going to make this a lot bigger. Now for the dark, higher up it is, I want it to be slightly darker. The banding effect going on there. Yeah. Bring that a bit further down. There we go, that's good. This I want to turn into almost like a sandy colour, so I'm going to take this sandy colour here, and then I'm just going to go over it slightly. This needs, there we go. There we go. We actually want to smooth these out, just ever so slightly. Like on, not there, but here. Take here this. You want all this to be very smooth. It's the contrast. It's the smooth backgrounds contrasted with the harsh foregrounds. You can tell which is which. That looks pretty good. Okay. Now I'm just going to add the sky. The sky is obviously this colour. About that colour. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Now we can get this here. And some other effect was going to have some nice streaks in the air, nice little wisps of clouds. Yeah, I like this. Okay, now we need like a darker color as well, so like this color almost. And yeah, the sky at the top is lighter and darker in the bottom, so we're gonna have that. First, I'm just gonna Gaussian blur the ever-loving it's not swear word out of this. I'll get this like this. That looks good. Then gonna add a bit of black. Actually, make it like a dark green, very dark green here at the bottom. Oh no, not like that. Then same layer, just a very light color near the top. I'm just going to Gaussian blur these together, bring it all the way up. And I should lower the opacity, but we don't want it quite that bad. That looks pretty good. Now I'll just draw the house. I think the old shack. This will do for now, I think. I like this. I like this. Is enough. There's enough going on here. Now we'll just draw the shack. So the shack is with all these layers, all of them, every single last one. We don't need any layer. Now we need some layers. I want the color of that, and on the top, I'm gonna put the shack. So have the basic color here. I want this brush like this, and actually we want this brush. It has to be bigger, but not that big. There we go. With the paint bucket tool. Yeah, a good old paint bucket tool, my favorite tool. A lot of people say, "Oh, you don't need to color on a separate layer." No, you don't. You don't need to do anything. I see, and that has that's just a thingy, doesn't it? Brings down, yeah. So this is black, but I'm gonna make it a lot smaller. Like a 6. 6 looks good. Bring that up to there. Draws a nice door frame. Oh yeah. See, that's too much. See, the key is like take your time. Take your time. Now you gotta rush. You gotta rush this. You can't spend too long on this. But seriously though, take your time, hurry up. You gotta just get it. The faster it's done, the more I don't have to think about it. Yeah, we'll get that. Get that done. Well, actually, this one there's a. I want to have a bit of a thingy. Where's that? Take that colour. This is a bit of a thing going on with this. So that's going to be initially grey. I want to kind of like smooth into the black, you know? Yeah, we can just like smooth that. Smooth it into the black. And then that layer, we'll just make it black. It'll look good, don't worry. There we go. That doesn't look good, but it's there. And similar thing, we need that grey again. I'll make another grey. And let's be slightly up. Go to, yeah, we get 3. 3 is fine. So this is the point where the scribbling technique works, because makes everything look good and scribbly. We get this like here, here, and here at the bottom, and we'll just smooth it all over here, get it all nice. Let's see. I'm going to have this colour as a base. I'm just going to draw over this bit here. So this is the roof. So I actually want that lower layer. 7. Opacity 1000. So that's like that there. Then we'll bring it up somewhat, and we don't need these layers anymore, I don't think. I know what this is going to look like from now on. But we'll turn the rest of the layers back on. Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks good. It's so dark outside. How will Ratstar Johnny find his items? Well, what they'll do is they'll put the lights on for him. They'll light a little fire in the middle of the room. I hope so. Anyway, I mean, when they don't do that, I mean, he's just going to start bumbling about, isn't he? So, and that'll just be silly. We don't want that. So it's going to be, yeah, they're going to have to figure something out. Okay. So this, based on this, it has these kind of wooden beams. So it's like a wooden beam going up to the top here, like so, and one like that. And it kind of like goes. I'm guessing it will go like this. It goes down, down, down. Yeah, and there's one in the center, kind of like here, going up. It goes like down. Down, is that right? Well, the other way. I don't remember what this Does that look like? Yeah, we'll go with that. I think it should be slightly darker in maybe the center. Yeah, that was good. Okay. The red. This here, I'm gonna do a similar thing. I'm gonna create like an opacity kind of thing. So we'll just do some black and some white. No grey though. We want pure racial. What's it called? Division. No, we're gonna blend this together using Gaussian blur. If only society could just Gaussian blur everything, and then there wouldn't be any more wars. But no, seriously, we're going to. We're just gonna do. We're gonna do this. That's the wrong one. I won't use perspective. We'll use distort. Distort works better. Yeah, so we've got this. We've got this. We've got this. And we've got this. I want this to be like. So I've got a better way of doing this. Just we'll paint this bit slightly white. Use a better brush. This bit slightly white. Actually, would it be the other way? It's like the sides are kind of like that. Okay. What should I do? You know, it's my party. I'll cry if I want to. We'll do this, and then we'll do this, and that. Then Gaussian blur. Then select all this. Control Shift I, then delete. There we go. They want to kind of merge. They slightly want a bit of bleeding just into the sky, you know, tiny bit. Tiny bit of bleeding into the sky. Yeah, that's good. Tiny bit, tiniest bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now I just need the sign. Actually, no, I need to kind of like texture this house as well. So we'll use my favorite tool, the delete tool. I will do this. Opacity is about right. Make this a bit bigger. Make this a tiny bit lighter for this bit. And a tiny bit darker as well. This bit. And I'm actually going to blur all this because I don't like it very much. Yeah, and then we'll select this here. We'll delete and what I actually want to do here. How is the captain doing today? That's a very good question. Now, it's not. You should be asking how's the captain. You should ask him where's the captain, because he's not on the ship. Excuse me for the moment. In all seriousness, I'm dying. I'm pretty good. I've had a good day. Bought a lot of exotic meats on the dark web, and it came with a lot of CO2. So I've just been breathing that in all day. It's been pretty fun. So we're drawing like sort of rises. So it's near the bottom. It's actually darker because the damp. So everything's quite damp. I'm guessing it's quite damp. That's the case in my house. I'm gonna make it green. It needs to be slightly green because it's slimy. Green slime, yeah. Slime. So slimy. Ugh. You're my slime. And then, I mean, there's a bit of this everywhere as well. I'm just gonna make it slightly bigger, just, But it's near the bottom. It's like especially slimy. It's especially grimy and dirty. Everyone's got their muddy paw prints on there, mucky, dirty paw prints. Even on the roof, I'm just gonna do the same effect. It looks fine. Everything looks okay. There's no problems in the world. I'm just gonna Gaussian blur this. Take a shot whenever I say Gaussian blur. It's my favorite word. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Now we're just gonna do a bit of fog with this. So separate this into layers. So behind the house, there's more fog. So I'm gonna have like a fog layer here. What color did I make the smog? It's just green. The smog is just green. It's just like green and red. A greeny yellow. That's the color. It's this sort of color, yeah. Okay, different brush. This brush that'll do. Slightly bigger. Like behind here, there's less of it, There's still some of it, so then in front of it we need like a different layer. Yeah, so it's everything. There'll always be some fog, some smog in the air. That's slightly too much. Maybe slightly too much. We'll delete some of it then. So opacity maybe. Yeah, we'll delete a layer of it. There we go. That's good. I can just do that if I need to. Yeah. And of course we need we actually need some tweeze. Okay. So now I know what I'm dealing with, we can just draw the tweeze. So it's going to be a very simple tweeze. I'm going to draw some like, if I did have a layer here, I could probably use this layer here. And so that doesn't help at all. Move that back down. So it's this one, yeah. This one here is not being used for anything. Oh yeah. must have like some nice dark green. Just 5 on that one. It's gonna be like this, and then slightly smaller. Like a 10. Still too big. Maybe like a 7. Yeah. Coconut trees. Really, these are Barabuti fruits, though, so yeah. Obviously, the shop will sell mostly Barabuti, but one of the palms should be on fire. No, there's not enough oxygen in the air for that. It's mostly arsenic. Any kind of. I'm surprised Ratstar Johnny can smoke his cigarette. There's so much arsenic in the air. Just do like this, yeah. Alright, let's see if this masterpiece. Let's see how this masterpiece looks. Yes, please. Okay, bring that onto here. Now we'll erase up to here, methinks. There we go, delete. Import Disu. There we go.
Ratstar Johnny, let mo gwach be no give.
Never.
Ratstar Johnny, let mo gwach be no give.
Never. Dumbe.
Ratstar Johnny, let mo gwach be no give.
Never. Dumbe. Kacha. Sadrabach. Unoke vodit.
We need the sign, really. We need a bit of the sign for the shop. Which looks sort of like that. Yeah, it's like a yellow, and there's a red. I could just draw it from memory. Let's see, we'll do this. That appears above that layer there. Although it's above all these, so it's below there. And then we'll just make it kind of this colour. That looks like the sky. No, it's going to be more of like this kind of colour. Yeah, it's just nice. Tropical. Yeah, that looks good. Whatever. This looks good. So then we just need a darker shade of that, and then what to colour that? No, I should like muddy it up first. So I'm going to create there's another layer, and then we can just muddy the hell up. So see, we'll do like that, and then should be that colour darker up here. I just want it to be Gaussian blurred. Yeah, then we'll save here Gaussian blur. And then there we go. And with that darker shade, we'll just draw like number 6 brush. Number 6, a bit darker, a bit darker. So it's Kachat Ladrabach. And there's blood over it as well, because of course there is. So there's blood. Some kind of red liquid, just red. But I'll just do this, just Gaussian blur. That's perfect. What should you do? Just Gaussian blur. And we'll make this whole sign, this whole thing just slightly darker. That matches the sign a bit more. For the house, I'm going to give it, the shop rather, I'm just going to give it a bit of noise. Because it doesn't pop enough, so when things are popping up, you just add noise to them. Yeah, a bit of noise. There we go, and the tiniest bit of Gaussian blur. There we go.
Ratstar Johnny.
Why hasn't it done it? Ratstar Johnny can't suckle the sweet milkers. There we go. Yeah, I'm brushed up on the Barabuti law. No, that's a problem. I don't think anyone has. But yeah, the arsenic in the environment is produced by the Barabuti trees, and it's what gives it that flavour. It's the good stuff. It's premium Barabuti, premium stuff. Let's see how this looks.
Ratstar Johnny. Let Mogwach may no give. Ratstar Johnny. Let Mogwach may no give. Mogwach may no give.
That's good. So the second background is actually going to be facing to the left. So it's facing. Instead of facing this way, it's facing. Instead of facing this way, it's actually facing this way. So what we have is like a rough idea here. So yeah, there's more kind of trees, a bit more of the thing. Again, luckily we have all the colours here that we need. So we're just going to take some of these colours, delete this, delete this. What am I doing? Yeah, we'll just take this colour kind of. We'll just paint. Get rid of that. Yeah, we'll just paint over this. It's going to look very good, very stylish. And that kind of colour. So they're gonna kind of blend together. For this, I actually want something in the background, something like foliage in the background. So for that, I'm just going to do like a load of trees. Not that many though, so it's gonna the density is just gonna. Then in the background it's gonna be like even more density and more density, so it's gonna keep going. Yeah, that was good. There we go, that there, this kind of here. There we go, that's a good, them some good trees. But we don't need this anymore, we can just, yeah, I know, I have an idea what it's going to look like. Get rid of this, then we don't need this, but then we'll just kind of paint over again, yeah. And so on the foreground as well, we're just going to have, actually above it, right on the foreground, we're just going to have like a tree here. Actually, want to kind of like segment it. So yeah, it's got like a. Actually, I've got a tree. Yeah, I just want a kind of shape, you know. Kind of tree shape. Yeah, that's good. Then we will kind of brush over it again. Yeah, it's gonna look good. So, like trees, palm trees normally have like a thing in the middle. They have like a fruiting body, which looks like this. This is where normally the fruits actually grow. So I'll just do like that. So it's gonna look more like this, yeah. And then the leaves will come off of here. Like one leaf. Two leaf. Trois leaf. Quatre. That's umbe. Dobach. No. It's naibach. Unbe. Daibach. Treibe. Pimp. No. Not pimp, that's five. No, it's Pimpbach. Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember the numbers in Welsh either. I can remember them in like a lot of languages, but I just can't remember the numbers in Welsh. It's like un, dau, tri, So be 3 or 3, might be 3. 1, 2, 3. Pedwar, pimp. And it's like chwe, something. Dydd Llyn, Dydd Mawrth, Dydd Sadwrn, Dydd Sul. Something like that. Yeah, I just can't remember it. I don't spend enough time counting things in Welsh. Maybe I should start. It's a very useful language. It's not like it's a useless language or anything. I'll draw this more. Yeah, like I'll nobly think that's a better way of doing it. Yeah. Similar kind of thing. We'll just draw another knobbly bit on top. But we'll just draw like that then. A similar kind of thing, just these sort of similar type leaves. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I got this. That looks okay. A bit of yeah, that's good. Okay, bring this a bit lighter, a bit down, bit bigger. Bit smaller towards the back. Oh, not much smaller because it's not actually that far away. But then darker bits down here. And we'll just Gaussian blur it. Bit more Gaussian blur, bit more. Bit lower opacity actually. Yeah, there we go. That looks a bit better. Looks more like it. And then this bit here, this needed some kind of thing going on. So a similar kind of thing. Lighter. I don't know why I decided it should be lighter near the bottom. It's probably the opposite. It's more true, but I decided that lighter near the bottom, taller, darker near the top. Actually, height maps work the exact opposite way. So I'm just being backwards because it's really funny. You download just a load of Perlin noise. It's just like, it's always light makes things higher and dark makes things lower. So that's how it works. But no, not in Andyland. Not on Barabuti Island. No, around here we like it big. We like everything backwards. I could use this too. Yeah. And Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur. More Gaussian blur. That's fine. Carry on. There we go. Just Gaussian blur. Add a bit more of this. Okay. Now similar thing. We want that fog, don't we? So like this color. Yeah. We'll just nice and slowly paint it in. Very low, maybe 14% opacity. Yeah, we'll just do the first layer of this. Yeah, that's nice. Actually, what I should do is I should do the sky. So the sky will just be full of this stuff. I'll get the exact same color you use for this. This stuff here. This the stuff I want. Yeah, that's the good stuff. 100% opacity. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, like similar kind of thing. The light and dark bands down here. Yeah. Streaking around. A bit darker. Bit of a lighter version. A bit bigger. Yeah, I'm just gonna. And of course, just Gaussian blur just to make it good. Okay, and now we start with the tasty fog. So this on this layer here, so the layer in front of these, I want some of these like this, and then something like 17%. Make it bigger. I should be slightly around the middle because reasons. And yeah, actually, it'll just be all this will be everything in front of there. Obviously, the trees will be slightly more from the trees because that's slightly further away. There we go, looks about right. Okay, number 2 is done. I forgot Ratstar Johnny's tail again. No, I haven't. Let's see. Number 12. It just doesn't look right now. It's these horrible backgrounds and just these nice, colourful Batman.
Ratstar Johnny, let mo gwach me no give.
Nabach, don't be kaka sa tlabach.
Maybe I could like colour thing it. I need to do it for every frame, but it's these, isn't it? It's these. Oh, I can't never use these. Let's see. Color grading. To access the color grade, no. What else is there? I'm okay for Bezier masking. I'm okay for Tiny Planet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, Ratstar Johnny. It will probably make sense if I did this with a map or something. Okay. Yeah, I just want like color balance. And needs to be like green and less blue. Midtones, shadows. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. It's the contrast that makes it interesting.
Ratstar Johnny, let mo gwach me no give.
Nabach, don't be kaka sa tlabach. No give a ditch.
Should I just put this? Just put him here. So he's just this bit is like parked into it and he's slightly zoomed in. Why is that not doing it? Solo. Ooh. So we'll get rid of this bit then. I'm doing something wrong here. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's showing that and that and that. Why is that not showing? Oh, it must be. Ah, that's why. Okay, no, I see the problem. I need number 2 here. Yeah, so we're to solo for that, that, and that. No, that's Johnny. What am I even clicking on? Okay, we've got this here. There we go. And I'll just kind of zoom it in. Should I make it scroll? So it's just like, do. So it's like going past.
No give a ditch.
He's zooming past. He's zooming.
No give a ditch.
Should I just keep it like that?
No give a ditch.
Because it comes from that and it zooms in there and he's just driving past and I'm keeping that. That's perfect.
No give a ditch.
And I'm just gonna copy this one again because he'll be like screaming from this end. That's fine. They do it all the time in like Hanna-Barbera cartoons. They just. And I'm just gonna zoom in on it. There we go. This is it. This is all I'm doing.
Ratstar Johnny, let mo gwach be no give.
נבח, דומבה, ככה, סטלבח, הוא נוגע בוג'יג'.
Scene missing.
הוא נוגע בוג'יג'. הוא נוגע בוג'יג'.
Ratstar Johnny, let mo gwach be no give.
נבח, דומבה, ככה, סטלבח, הוא נוגע בוג'יג'.
Okay, now I just need the next scene, really. Next scene will just be inside the shop, and how long have I been working on this? We're now 35, that's fine. So inside the shop. So I think I'll just work out the dialogue. Because last time I had the idea of just like there's a shop going, I have been fed in days. I might make it a bit more sinister, just a bit more less the child being abused. Because every single video is just the child gets abused, and that's funny about 3 times, and now it's just, well, I've done it like several times now, so it's just not as funny. So we need to go into format, font. We want MS Comic, called Comic Sans MS, that's it. We want bold italics and about size 26, there we go. Oh, actually script, change, ooh, what if I do, that does nothing. I don't think I have Cyrillic on. I don't think I have Cyrillic on here. Greek. No. I think I need an actual Greek keyboard for this to work. I'll leave the settings out. I won't do that today, but next time I will be writing in Greek. Don't worry. Why is Turkish is just Latin, isn't it? Baltic. Sounds really bad to know. I'll go Western. Anyway. A B C D G. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to listen to the previous recordings because I won't record them this time because I want to take like I want to do maybe like 50 takes of just of the thing just to get it kind of good and clean up the audio and stuff. And I'm kind of better doing that just on my own terms on my own steam. So I'll do that probably tomorrow. It's also getting a bit late and I don't want to be shouting. So yeah, what did I have last time? The language lines. I think it's under here.
Ratstar Johnny, kachas adrabach no give.
So hey, Ratstar Johnny is going to the shops.
Tibo twembo tombo, dumbe dech pech pas lokbo alsbe, mach gwach be glos kumo kigbo tombo vav.
He's asking for cigarettes and something cheese. Like Jibo Twen.
Tibo twembo tombo.
Hello, lovely.
Dumbe dech pech pas lokbo al.
Dumbe dech pech. Was it Pavlov?
Dech pech pas lokbo al.
Pavlov. I mean cigarettes. I don't mean cigarettes.
Be mach.
I was asking like 14 cigarettes. That's something weird. Dumbe pech bech. Yeah.
Gwach be glos kumo kigbo tombo vav.
Glos kumo kik butombo vav. Yeah. Vav. What did vav mean? That means like the finest. Butombo vav. The finest. Yeah. Okay.
Pomos tombe guapispo butombo.
So we'll have the was it inside the shop. Ratstar Johnny Because Ratstar Johnny has his mobility scooter now. Ratstar Ratstar Johnny wheels himself. Comes mobilities. Spills over all the Barabuti. This is illegal on Bar. This is how Ratstar Johnny gets cancelled. He spills all the Barabuti fruits. And he has to go to prison. Everyone goes to prison on Barabuti Island. The word for house is literally the word for prison. Let's see. So Ratstar Johnny comes in his mobility scooter and spills over all the Barabuti fruits on. It's illegal on Barabuti Island. So if he does that, and someone launching fireworks, why launch fireworks? Oh, whatever. So he does that, but spills all the Barabuti fruits. Barabuti juice. The shop girl gets angry. Gets angry with him. Why did you do that? I'm not even writing like a script. I'm writing like a general storybook kind of thing. Give me your cheese. And he'll just go like, give me your cheese. I want cheese. Give me your cheese. And then Ratstar Johnny says, give me your cheese. I want cheese. And then he punches the shop girl, who is actually a boy. It's kind of like it's called gender something, gender fluids. Ratstar Johnny spills his gender fluids all over the. But yeah, he punches the shop assistant. I want to see Ratstar Johnny punch someone. Just goes square in between the eyes. I want cheese and cigarettes. And then he punches the shop assistant, and she falls to the ground. That'll be interesting to animate. Actually, an action scene. Before it's just like bits of dialogue. This is an actual action scene. Crying and bleeding. Volcano Bunny, who has been like following him the whole time. He's the narrator. Comes from the right side. He just pans onto the screen. Looks like Ratstar Johnny is going back to prison. And sure, just have it like that. She won't really get angry though. Just gets She's more like weird. Like, why would you do that? I guess get scared. Not scared. Says, I want cheese and cigarettes. Dumbe. Cheese mach cigarettes alphabet. Something. I forgot the word for cheese, and it's like something kick, kick something mach. What it was like healthy sticks. Okay, I'm going to translate this. So, why did you do that? I do have a word for why. So we'll get that up. It's on the Barabuti wiki. It's on the Barabuti something. It's on here somewhere. Here we go, dictionary. So I want why, pach bach, no pabach. Do I have a word for did? I just said why. Do I have a word for do? Do I have a word for like do to do something? Well, I don't. Unespo. So do like an action to complete something. Do. So why did you? So unespo niska, which is did. Guachbe. Well, that's a verb, so it'll come at the end. Guachbe. So pabach guachbe unespo niska. So why you did? I don't think I have a word for that. If I do, I'll use it. No. Do I need a word for that? I don't know. So why you do? Why you did? Does that make sense in context? Do we have like a similar word? Or do I have to make a word for that? As in referring to like just a various thing. I don't know. I have they in out hello airport cigarettes busy 550 spit vomit. No, I don't. Okay. We'll stick with this. Papa kwachbe unisbeniska unesboniska. Papa kwachbe unesboniska. And then Ratstar Johnny says, I want cigarettes and cheese. Dumbe. No cheese, mach, cigarettes. I've forgotten the word. I made it the other day. Aufbe. The word for cheese? Oh yes, gloskumokig. Dumbe. Gloskumokig. Mach. Cigarettes. Paslogbo. Dumbe gloskumokig mach paslogbo alfbe. Dumbe gloskumokig mach paslogbo alfbe. And he'll just get really confused. Dumbe gloskumokig mach paslogbo alfbe. Just punches the shop assistant in the face, and she falls to the ground screaming and crying. It's crying and bleeding, which would be fun. It'd be fun to animate. Well, that should be a lot of fun to animate. I can't wait to draw the because we go to the Barabuti wiki. We have the characters. This wiki has been closed. Ooh, why is that? Why have they closed it? Oh, that's bad. I'll have to check why they've closed the wiki. That's not good. Ah, that's interesting. Why? It's a good job I have like backups of everything, but wiki's recognizable. Do you know? Very inactive. Well, that's true. That's true. That is true. Am I even logged on to the wiki? No, I'm not even logged on to wiki on here. I'm just going to look at my phone and see if I can. So I'm sure I had like a wiki account or something. I'm just gonna have a check. So we'll see. Barabuti wiki. So I'm not logged into my phone, like I'll have to find the login otherwise because I don't know. Yeah. Well, it happened recently. That's weird. Anyway, I was just going to look on the wiki article because it was about the thingy, the what's it called, Barabati, the Austrian boy who was man. It's not even a picture of him anymore. That's disgusting. What else do you get? You get some fan art here. That's nice. Yeah, this child. So I want to draw him in the dress, and I can't wait to do that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm just gonna have to get like a load of pictures of Hummel figurines as like reference images. I'm just gonna like some Hummel figurines. That'll be a lot of fun. But I'm not gonna do that today. I think I'll do that. I'll translate this other thing though. I like to translate things. So is there worth like looks like or say something similar looks? No, there isn't. So I'm gonna read the looks like. So it'll just be looks like, which is ah 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 ah. Ratstar Johnny. Kacharbach. Ooh, is the Kachar. There we go. Kacharbach prison. Is it worth like return? There's Nugi, which is back. That was for back. Is it worth a go? Let's see what words we have. One desire exist. Ooh, Badrachba means exist. Could I have that as maybe? No, it won't make sense. As a substitute for that. Maybe I just need a word for that. Something that it's like this or that, or just where something is in general. I think that's what I need to do. There's a word for trousers. That's important. Word for trousers. I don't think I've ever mentioned trousers, but there's a word for it. Let's see. Person might sleep 22. I could have twice. I think Barab. I like. Dumbe twice, but Ratstar Johnny Kachar Bakalfbe. Something like that. Kachar Bakalfbe. That makes it. I think Ratstar Johnny is going to prison. That's good actually. That's a good. So Dumbe. So it's like Dumbe twice. Ratstar Johnny Kacharbach no give Ujiji Ujiji Dumbe twice Ratstar Johnny Kacharbach no give Ujiji That makes sense. So, Pabach gwach ben o nellbo niska. Why you? That's why you do. Why you do past tense. Dombe glos kumo kig mach pallogbo althbe. And then is Dombe dwais razda jani kacharbach no give out ujiji. I think Ratstar Johnny prison is going back to it will be going to. I'll just translate this. I think Ratstar Johnny going to prison. And that will be the cliffhanger. We'll end it on a cliffhanger. Everyone loves cliffhangers. And the shop is on a cliff. The shop is literally on a cliff. Okay, I have to include the cliff somehow. I'll just have a shot of the cliff at the end. Volcano Bunny, no, is sat outside drinking a barabuti. Sat outside on the edge of the cliff, drinking a barabuti. So it's a cliffhanger, and there's a cliff. Right. Okay, it's all come together. I'm gonna work on this tomorrow, I think. Because I only like to work on this for like an hour or so at a time. But I've got I think I've got enough there. So script part 2. Okay. Right. It's sealed in, so I'm just gonna do this. Well, give me some time to think on the script as well, see if I like it and everything. Then tomorrow, if I do scream tomorrow, I'll do a lot of screaming tomorrow. If I do anything tomorrow, I'll just be I'll have a something in place, some more ideas in place, I think. So this is RS05 WMV fragments per video, and we'll see how this looks in classic 480p HD. Ooh, 5 megabytes.
Ratstar Johnny, let mo gwach me no give.
Nabach, Tombe, Kacha, Sadrabach, Unokevo Dit.
Ratstar Johnny, let mo gwach me no give.
Nabach, Tombe, Kacha, Sadrabach, Unokevo Dit.
Ratstar Johnny, let mo gwach me no give.
Nabach, Tombe, Kacha, Sadrabach, Unokevo Dit.
Ratstar Johnny, let mo gwach me no give.
Nabach,
What happened there? It was like a...
Let mo gwach me no give.
Yeah, it was like a... What was that? I'm keeping it in. Well, yeah. The colour popped out there. Oh dear.
Nabach,
Whatever.
Tombe, Kacha, Sadrabach, Unokevo Dit.
Ratstar Johnny, let mo gwach me no give.
Nabach, Tombe, Kacha, Sadrabach, Unokevo Dit.
Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, the fog makes it. If it wasn't for the fog, I'd have to draw things that are far away. I'm not doing that. Everything. This is the world building. This is the process. You come up with ideas, you throw them out there, you talk about it, and then you come up with other ideas. So I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to work on this tomorrow for a bit longer, and we'll see what I'll see where the wind takes. Cliffhanger. Ready.